Now also some news coming in. Chandigarh police briefing the Home Ministry that attempt to abduction charges have been pressed against Vikas Barala. The report with MHA says doctor was called by cops for medical examination of Vikas Barala, but it was he who refused. And this will impact his case adversely. Remember, there needs to be a mandatory blood and urine test if there is a drunken driving case in which Vikas Barala and his friend were arrested, for which they had refused to conduct the test. Now, Chandigarh police has briefed the Home Ministry on this case. Earlier also, Home Ministry has sought the report from the Chandigarh police and this is the first ever terror attack, this is the first ever stalking case in which there is an influential politician's son who is involved, in which he first is arrested under grievous charges. The sections are then diluted. Also, there is information given to the family that they have been taken to a hospital for a blood and urine test and it's been conducted, to which now there's been a U-turn saying that the accused themselves refused, that they will not submit to this test. And hence the Home Ministry has been sent this report by Chandigarh police, which is also union territory. Now, interestingly, Chandigarh police has come under severe criticism. Earlier, it was lauded by Varnika for a swift action, but after that, we've seen that it was exposed that the accused who've been arrested initially were, one of them is son of a powerful politician, Haryana BJP chief's son, after which we had seen that Varnika and her family going on a warpath demanding justice, and now Chandigarh police ensuring that finally Home Ministry is also apprised of this situation, and the Home Ministry has been following this case very closely. Given the fact that it is a union territory and comes under Home Ministry, it is a direct responsibility of the Home Ministry to ensure that it is above any political influence. There is no pressure on Chandigarh police, and hence now an entire report that's been prepared. It also mentions that the fact that the duo refused a test to be conducted will impact the case adversely. Now, according to the law, they can refuse. But the fact is that this will go against them, because this means they had something to hide. This means they were indeed in an inebriated state at that point of time. The questioning continues of Vikas Barala and his friend Ashish. The sections that were removed earlier have now been slapped again. My colleague Kamaljeet is joining us. Kamaljeet, what's the response for Home Ministry as they're monitoring this case?
Well, the Home Secretary Rajiv Maharishi has just spoken to Tejinder Luthra, the IGP of Chandigarh. A brief report has been submitted by Chandigarh Police to Home Ministry. Specifically, the sections of attempt to abduction have now been added. What is also important is that the Chandigarh police has briefed the Home Secretary that there was an attempt to do a blood test as well as a urine test, which was denied by the accused. Now, the law does say that he can refuse to testify, but this will go against him. The doctors have already said that he was reeking of alcohol, which is also going to go against him. But remember, as far as the proof itself is concerned, we've been told by our sources that Barnala is still under detention, that there is a possibility of arrest later this evening.
Kamaljeet, thanks for joining us for the moment. We'll connect with Kamaljeet again as questioning is underway. Varnika and her family hoping that it won't be just a token arrest at the moment.